So I love you, man. You keep doing what you're doing. You're doing really good, man. Yeah, like I said, man, Denise is going to get the first autograph. Okay, I'll let her get it. But I get the second one, man, when the book comes out, man. So you better remember that, Chris. You better, it's ladies first, so, so Chris, so Denise gets it first, but I'm going to be right there in line with her. We're going to be right next to each other. We're going to be fighting over the autographs.
You know that. You know it.
So it's going to be pretty fun. So we got a lot of people joining in tonight. I think we're going to have a really big night. Sports was big last night, so I'm hoping TWD tonight is going to be as big as sports was, and I think it will be. And it's going to be fun because we have a lot to get into. We have a lot to talk about as the show went on last night or Sunday night. We used to do TWD on Monday, and so I always say TWD yesterday. So I still get mixed up on it, but I got to get used to saying Tuesday for a couple more weeks to the season finale. It's like we don't want it to end, huh? Do you get that feeling?
No, I could watch it twice a week even. Got to have time to digest it, but twice, 3 times a week, I could go for it.
The reason that I give it 24 hours before we do the podcast for TWD is because we gotta think about everything that went on because there's so much stuff that goes on. It's incredible. So you have to. I even like right now before me and Denise started, I was actually watching it again just so I could so I didn't miss anything because it seems like if you miss one thing, it could mess you up for the next 2 episodes.
Exactly. You need time to process what's going on. Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's like you have to look for just all there's like so many little clues, and you have to find those little clues that they leave because they leave so many little clues for us. And okay, so that's why I watch it 3, 4, sometimes I don't know 5 times. I don't know some that are really good, So it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. So we got to get a little more into the show now, and we also have trivia, and we have the bio, which Denise is going to be doing here in a second. So we'll go into the bio first, and then we'll go into a real quick song. We come out of the song, we'll do the trivia, and then when we get done with the trivia, we'll do a real quick song, come out of the trivia, and then we'll start talking TWD, the good part of the
nitty gritty, yes,
the meat of the show. That's what a buddy of mine calls it. He says you get to the meat of the show, but I love trivia so much. If you know me, I'll do any kind of trivia. Even if I don't know anything about it, I just want to do it because it's trivia. My mom, she was so into trivia; it was like her favorite thing. So now that I'm at a certain age, I think that I like trivia a lot. I think I always did like trivia. So so it's pretty cool. I just saw we have Jose in the group, huh? I just clicked back over and said hi. Did he say hi to? Hopefully he said hi to me. Everybody says hi to everybody. Then sometimes people forget me, and I get hurt feelings.
Aww.
Nah, I know.
People are hurt feelings.
I know. I'm a big baby some days. What? I know. Denise like, you big baby. Like, get over that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna knock out the bio.
Okay. Are you ready for the bio? Okay.
I am so excited.
I did it.
Remember, everybody, I never whenever we have a bio, I never know who the bio is until we're live on the air doing the live broadcast. So I just want to remind everybody that.
Okay. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
Okay. I did it on Alana Masterson. Tara. from The Walking Dead. I thought because of her character this past Sunday, I thought it would be a good idea. She was born June 27th, 88. She's 28. And she is a member of the Church of Scientology, in case you didn't know.
Really?
In fact, she broke ties with her dad because her dad got out of it. So she broke ties with him over that, which is, I think, take from that what you can get. But she's been on several television shows, and I didn't know about. In 2009, she was on Grey's Anatomy, and a lot of people watch Grey's Anatomy, so you've probably seen her. She played Hillary Boyd, and she was a guest star on there. So if you watched Grey's Anatomy, you've probably seen her on there. In 2010, she played on a television show, First Day. She played Abby, and she was on 7 episodes of that. So some interesting things going on. And in 2016, this year, she's on Mistresses. Have you ever seen if you've ever seen that show? It's interesting. Have you seen that show, like Mistresses?
Actually, I never have seen that show, to be honest with you.
Yeah, she plays the nanny, Lydia. And she's been on all the season on that show. So rather interesting background on her, actually.
Really? That's...
Yep. Yeah, so some good... She's been on some good shows.
She reminds me... I think she's been in some other things that I saw. Was there any movies that she had been in that came up?
I didn't see any. I really didn't. Yeah, I thought I did too, but I'm not sure.
No movies. I'm pretty sure I saw her in a couple movies, but sometimes they don't list all the stuff on some of those bios that they have.
Yeah.
Was there any other big time information on her? Like any other stuff that came up?
Not a whole lot.
Scientology.
This was pretty much the meat of it.
Yeah.
She was in the Sarah Chronicles, the TV series.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
maybe that's where I remember her from, because I watched that whole thing.
That could be.
That was really good. I don't know why they ended that, because that was one of my favorites.
Yeah, it was a good show. I liked it myself. But that's pretty much what she's done. I'm checking now to make sure. Yeah, no movies really. Just Walking Dead's been her biggest, and Mistresses this year.
Who did she play? Who did she play in the Terminator? The Sarah Chronicles.
Let me find out.
What did she do in that one?
Let me find out for you. Boom. Let's see. She was also on the Young and the Restless. Couple walk-ons. Let me see here. It really doesn't say anything about it. About her role on Terminator. Sarah Chronicles.
Yeah.
Get that right. It just lists her as she was on there, but that's about it. But the Mistresses is a big one. That's
yeah, it's so strange that like a lot of these actors that are in The Walking Dead, some of the newer ones, I really, because I don't watch a lot of TV. The Walking Dead is like one of the only shows that I watch on TV, besides Narcos on. I still haven't caught back up. I'm on season 2, episode 3, on I can't remember what it's called, but on that thing. So I got to catch up on that. That's a really good show. And then Preacher, like we talked about with Preacher.
Oh, yeah, Preacher. That was awesome. Yes, great. But yeah, so she's doing a lot of television, but not big name movies. So any movies really.
Actually, I'm trying to remember from something, and it's so odd. We know congratulations to her. She just had the baby, correct? And
last 15 November 2015.
Oh, she had the baby right after my birthday, huh? Mine's is November 14th. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that she had the baby right after.
Yeah, her baby's name, she named her Marlo.
Marlo.
Which is kind of cool. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's interesting.
That's cool. She got a Scorpio baby the day after my birthday. And the odd thing, I was looking at one of my favorite rappers right now. His name's E40. And his birthday is November 15th. And I went to his 40th birthday party 10 years ago. And it was pretty cool.
Wow.
So time flies by. It's one of the craziest things. And now, you know, somebody over here is came up on 40 years old. So that's pretty fun. Well, the odd thing about Tara is they have her playing a role, you know, that she's her we'll get into it later, you know, about her girlfriend passing while she was gone. She was on the 2-week trip with Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, as far as we know, he's still on the show, guys, so don't get upset. Heath is still on the show. Dr. Dre, Denise is from NWA, I don't know, and he was in the movie Straight Outta Compton. That was the actor that played Dr. Dre.
Oh, okay.
So that's why that's why I said it's kind of an inside joke, so it's pretty funny. So was there any childhood acting that she did? I'm just trying to remember where she's from.
Yeah, no, there was. Yeah, no, there was nothing listed.
There's nothing, huh?
No, not childhood at all.
That is so wild that they just pop up on the scene.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it, you know, when people have a baby, you know, when they, you know, after they get done, they're still, you know, they got to lose some of the baby weight. You could tell yesterday she had to lose a little bit of the baby weight, but I think it'd come off pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think just like with Z Nation, I think Abby had a baby. I'm not for sure, but she kind of went through the same body changes. I'm not for sure.
Be.
I'm not for sure. I asked around a couple times. I didn't really get a good answer on that, but that'd be awesome if she did. Congratulations to her if she did. But
yeah. Well, they say, you know, and from experience, it takes a year or a little more, a year and a half, for all your parts to go back into place.
Yeah, but
she's doing. So she's doing all right.
Yeah.
I mean, she did have November 4th, 2015 is when she had Marlo.
Yeah.
She had the baby last year. So, yeah, you know, it takes a while. Believe me.
Yeah. So I am going to later on. I'm gonna talk about the apocalypse and after the weight thing, because I'm not meanly, but I'm gonna bring it up again. I'm a 300-pound gorilla over 6 foot tall, so I'm gonna bring this up later, and not to shock anybody or get anybody upset, but I think that the only thing that TWD is doing bad is something that I'm going to bring up later. So I will mention that. So we're going to go into a quick song, Maggie May by Rod Stewart. I have to play it because I'm in love with Maggie. You know, everybody knows I'm in love with Maggie, and I'm going to meet her one day, and, you know, hopefully she enjoys me, my company, and you know, we don't know, that could lead to something. I'm single, right? So I'm single. I got friends, and they're always like, "Man, you must have thousands of girlfriends." I don't have no girlfriends. I have girlfriends, but I don't have no girlfriend. So maybe
Okay,
Maggie,
you hear that, ladies? All you ladies out there, you hear that, right?
Yeah. Well, we've tried that on so many episodes. I don't know. So let's listen to some Maggie May when we get back. We're gonna have the best trivia. And here's another thing. I never get to hear the trivia before we go on the air. Sometimes I do.